What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to Resident Evil Remake Weapons Review. This wasn't actually too hard, because I just used a video walkthrough, and it proved to be extremely easy. And as soon as I unlocked the infinite rocket launcher and the special samurai edge handgun, I did Chris's scenario, and that was extremely easy, and I didn't even need a walkthrough for that. Glad I got this video to you faster than I thought I would. Not too far from 5. Let's get started with the weapons review of Remake. So here's how the review is going to go for Remake. The physics and most of the gameplay is almost exactly the same as Zero. The only difference is you don't have two characters on the map to where you could switch between them and all. It's back to the standard, just one character per scenario. And since it's a remake of the first Resident Evil, your characters are Chris and Jill. Alright, I'm going to review the weapons with both characters as usual. You know, male and female's perspective. But I'm going to test all the weapons with Jill, since that's who I beat the game with first. So, I already have all the weapons for her. As I'm recording this, I don't quite have all the weapons with Chris yet, but at the end of the video I will. So, yeah. So that's how it's going to go. Testing with both, enemy testing with Jill. So now for the first weapon, as usual, survival knife. A mid-sized, lightweight survival knife. Jill's personal protection knife used for close encounters. Alright, now let's test it out. Alright, now let's test the knife on an enemy. Oh god. That took 15 slashes. Well, there's the knife for you. Pretty weak as usual. Alright. Alright, I found out that Chris's knife is different from Jill's knife. So here it is. Carbon reinforced alloy blade with serrated edges. Chris has been using it since his days in the Air Force. Alright. Alright, I am not going to test the knife again on a zombie. I don't care if it might be different, so I just wanted to show you it and read you the description. Alright, that's it for the knife in both perspectives. What's unique about this game is you get these things called defense items to where if you're grabbed by a zombie, you could escape getting hurt and bitten, and you could attack them with one of these defense items. Now, there are 3 defense items in this game. The dagger, both Chris and Jill have. The stun gun, only Jill has. And the other one is a flash grenade, which only Chris has. Alright, so now to show you the dagger first. By stabbing this dagger, you'll be able to protect yourself and escape from hostile situations. Alright, I'll test it with both characters because that's the only way to test it, is on an enemy. Alright, you can kill them with this if the zombies are damaged enough, but I'm not going to see how many it will take since usually it's a defense item and you're not going to be aiming to waste all of them to kill them unless you're very low on ammo. Alright, well, that's it for the dagger. Now for the stun gun defense item. A self-defense item. You'll be able to take down an assailant, leaving him disoriented momentarily. Alright, now let's test this one out. Yeah, the stun gun I think is better than the dagger, obviously. But yeah, you could use defense items probably on any enemy that could grapple you in any way. You can probably do it on dogs too, but I'm nowhere near a dog, so won't be doing on that. Hunters and zombies is good enough. If you're picky about it, screw you. Alright, now for Chris's defense item, the flash grenade. A self-defense item, normally used to disturb the offender's vision. No shit. Impressive. Alright, well, that is it for the defense items. Alright, another thing about this game is you kill zombies, but if you don't do anything, when you return after a while, they turn into Crimson Heads, which are twice as dangerous. But you can avoid that with this, the fuel canteen and the lighter, which burns their bodies after you kill them. Let me show you what I mean. So if you do that, you will avoid a Crimson Head encounter. You could also avoid a Crimson Head if you manage to decapitate them by either critical headshot or shotgun to the head. That is it for the fuel canteen. Now for the next weapon, the handgun. A STARS custom automatic. Fires 9mm parabellum rounds. Alright, that was like always the description for a handgun when used by a STARS member. Alright, test it out. Alright, now let's test the handgun on a zombie. That took 8 shots. Now, what's cool about this game is sometimes, if you're lucky, you get a critical headshot and it will decapitate the zombie to where you don't have to use the fuel canteen to burn them up before they turn into Crimson Heads. That's it for the handgun. Now for the next weapon, the shotgun. Fires 12 gauge shells, a weapon that is capable of firing wide range. Okay. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, I am going to test it on a zombie, and I'm going to test it on a hunter. Just to let you know, I'm going to start testing shotguns at close range, and close range only, because usually you use a shotgun for close range purposes anyways most of the time, so I'm not going to do medium range anymore. It's all going to be close range for shotguns from now on. Now, usually on a zombie, you want to aim close and upward to get the decapitation so you could avoid a Crimson Head. Though sometimes the game's retarded and doesn't explode their heads when it's supposed to. Okay, somehow he survived a shotgun to the face. So, I guess it could take 2 shots for a zombie in some cases, but usually if you aim upward, it should decapitate. Even if it doesn't, it should kill him in 1 shot, even though you just saw that right there. So, 3 shots from the shotgun on a hunter. Okay, that is it for the shotgun.